Try to see it my way. Do I have to keep on talking till I can go on? While you see it your way, run the risk of knowing that our love may soon be gone.
This is just a little catch-up blog for the day. And some little stuff about my viewing, my YouTube viewing, because I've kind of gotten the habit of doing that. I had a good day. I did some meditations, as you know, and I shared some of those with you. I try to take a word and meditate on it in order to find some inner peace. I had meant to talk about Dick Ponderous's idea a little bit more, but I never got around to it, but about inner peace, and maybe someday I'll do that. Peace comes from within. You can't find happiness things. So he's right in that aspect, that your happiness is within you, and you just have to seek it. Anyway, so the day was okay. Better than yesterday. And I did some YouTube viewing, and the main reason I even got on just now is because it may rain. It may rain. Oh my God, it's a miracle. It hasn't rained here in Oklahoma in forever. I'll upload some pictures, or I'll try to splice some pictures here of the radar. Okay, so you can see that the rain is getting close. The gust front came through, just a little bit ago. Although it wasn't intense. It wasn't an intense gust front. It was like some gust fronts we get here in Oklahoma are 70-mile-an-hour winds. This one maybe 35 or 40 mile per hour. Okay, so Blunty is on the featured page. Oh my God, he's going to wake up from his insomnia-induced collapse and find his mailbox full. That's going to, we're going to be scraping that boy off the floor. My daughter posted a couple of neat videos, which was fun to look at, to see the birds, and a time-lapse of birds and the time-lapse of her building the submarine. I really enjoyed that. Always makes me feel good to see her. I also wanted to talk about the idea of love is, and I'll do this maybe later, when I'm not just doing a blog, but about love, and I look at love in the way the Greeks did, in that there are various types, and my love for mankind deepens when in solitude. My love for all of it. I was trying to think of an analogy, and the only analogy I come up with was kind of like that you can't see the forest for the trees. It's kind of like I love all of mankind and ignore all the poison ivy. That's not a real good analogy, but you know what I mean. Okay, so I went over and I looked at Bohem's long and arduous post, and I got about halfway through it and had to just, it didn't concern me, and I don't know, I like him better when he's just kind of doing his thing and not so ponderous. I'll leave all the pondering to Dick. Blunty's latest video on the insomnia is probably one of my favorites. He's very real in it. He doesn't do a lot of the quick cut editing, which, to me feels like a strobe light. It looks like a human strobe light to me. Festivus, I put him as the show in the coffee house because his latest video of this kind of morphing program on the web that he found was quite interesting to me, and seeing him change from one to the other. I tried it with me, but I didn't make screen captures, and maybe I'll go back and do that and post my own in response to him. Paperlillies came up with the word. I always say I'm going to give you a word. Well, I haven't been giving you a word every day, but I'll give you this one, and it's from Paperlillies, and it's Audiosludge. And you should really go over and hear her describe it, but basically it's what I've said a million times about music. And the music that's just all the same. But she does a better job of describing it, so you might want to go over there and look at her Audiosludge video. I've decided that I'm going to disable ratings on all of my videos. I don't really see any purpose in it, and any need for it. And I almost disabled comments, but and said, if you want to say something, write me a regular private mail. But I decided just to leave it up. And that's really all I wanted to say. I just really wanted to tell you that it might rain. It might rain. It might rain in Oklahoma. Oh my God, I'll be so happy. You have no idea what rain does for my mood. Anyway, I'm going to go over. I might go into City of Heroes tonight and blast away at some things. Other than that, I'm fine. For anybody who worried, please don't worry. Really, being sad is part of life. You have ups and downs, and you have sadness and happiness, and you can't always have peace and serenity. That's part of life. And I was just dealing with it in public. But I'm good. I'm good.